Hello everyone, my name is John Doherty. I'm the superintendent of schools here in the Reading Public Schools, and we're going to start a semi-regular video blog that's going to highlight some of the great things that are happening in our school district. I want to focus this week on several of the activities that happened prior to April vacation. As you know, leading up to April vacation is a very busy time in our school district, and we have two main events that happened just prior to April vacation. Our annual Arts Fest, which is a celebration of the visual and performing arts, and our April Professional Development Conference, which is called the Blueprint for Excellence Educational Institute. So first I want to highlight the Arts Fest. The Arts Fest began about 7 years ago with the vision of Bill Enslow, who was our fine and performing arts director at the time, and Al Mosier, who was a music teacher at the elementary level. And that Arts Fest really is a two-night event which has two parts to it. First of all, you look all up and down Main Street of the high school and you see 3D and 2D pieces of artwork by our students from grades 1 through 12. And then the other piece, which happens over a two-night period, is all of the performances, and performances by our choral groups and our band groups. We also have some unique performances where we have middle school and high school students performing together in a chorus or a band. So it really is a great opportunity to celebrate the arts and all of the hard work that our art and music teachers put into those experiences. And I just want to give a shout out to our art and music teachers for all the great job that they do. The other major event that happens just prior to April vacation is our Blueprint for Educational Excellence National Institute. We started this several years ago as a professional development conference for just Reading teachers. And since then it has blossomed and expanded so that we include and invite people from all over the country to attend. And as part of that, we treat it like if teachers were going to a true national conference. We have keynote speakers, we have workshops where students and teachers are presenting together, and it also provides opportunities for teachers to network and talk about best practices. So what I want to do is I want to highlight some of those. First of all, we begin with site visits, really important part of the conference. And this year there were site visits to the Killam Elementary School and the Parker Middle School, where teachers from all over the state and country came and saw the best practices that are going on in those schools. At noontime on Thursday, we had Susan Campbell Bartoletti, who is a historical nonfiction author and fictional author, to talk about how she uses fiction and nonfiction to get across the story of history, and which was a very powerful keynote. On the next day, we had keynote speaker Bruce Taylor, who is an expert in the arts in the Common Core. He talked about how important it is to integrate the fine and performing arts and some of the pieces of the fine and performing arts, the major components, into the Common Core state standards, that it's a seamless integration. And then we had workshops, and those workshops were presented by teachers, they were presented by administrators, and they were also presented with students. And so I want to talk about some of those workshops now. First, one of the workshops that we had was with high school students Megan Catalano and Julia Donahue, who actually right now are filming the session that you are seeing. And they have created, along with the help of Reading Memorial High School teacher Carrie Gallagher, a rocket help desk. And there were also several workshops during the conference where students were doing the major part of the presentation, which really, if this is all about students, then having them have ownership in this is really critical. These opportunities, these professional development opportunities that I just spoke about, are really rare in education. And it's extremely important for teachers to get together, to share ideas, and to learn from one another. This is how we all grow and improve. In our profession, it's why we provide these experiences, and they're very important, and it's something we never want to give up. I also want to talk about two other highlights of what happened prior to April vacation. And then the other big thing that happened prior to April vacation is, as you know, we have a partnership with Reading Cooperative Bank, and we had a group of students compete in the state banking competition at the high school, and we came in the state banking competition second place. And kudos to those students for all of their hard work in achieving that goal. So those are some of the great things that happened prior to April vacation, and in the next edition of this video blog, we want to go into some of the surrounding space issues that we've been dealing with as a community, primarily at the elementary level. I want to talk about how the modular classroom project is going at 3 of our elementary schools. So thank you for watching this, and have a great week.